Russ, where do you think there's the most activity potential for M&A?
I think this is one of them. I had the fortune of seeing Masa-san at the Milken conference back in May, and he spoke very eloquently about the opportunities in telecom, in technology. And again, going back to our conversation before, this is where you're seeing a lot of the growth in market share. This is where a lot of the most exciting developments are happening. It's not hard to believe that we'll see more of this.
Gina, what do you think?
Well, I think globally there's a lot of opportunity for European companies to start to buy. There's just been kind of this dearth of activity in Europe over the last several years under incredible constraints on growth. But I think we're going to see a little bit of elevation there. And in the U.S., it's really across the board. It's not just telecos and media, but financials have an opportunity. There's a lot of chatter in the utilities sector. The chemicals companies are talking a lot about consolidation. So it's really kind of across the board. There's not a single sector that we can't find some opportunity for M&A transactions in the U.S.
Russ, when you walked away from Milken, I have no doubt that you thought the guy was eloquent and charismatic. He's managed to raise $100 billion for a technology fund. The guy's got a sales pitch, no doubt about it. Did you walk away and think that this guy knows what he's talking about when he puts the money to work?
I don't want to make too many strong conclusions from a 45-minute presentation. I walked away with the feeling that there was a long game here. Right. That there was a vision for the long term and that they were implementing on that. The other thing which is interesting, which we're not talking about, this is a Japanese company. You know, there's been a very significant change in Japanese corporate governance and Japanese corporate culture over the last 5 years. When was the last time any of us were talking about a Japanese company coming in with a big acquisition?